Everything's an AI agent now. Your chatbot, your email automation, that script a developer wrote last week. But most of them aren't agents at all. Behind that one word are really 3 different things, and knowing which is which changes how you use them. An assistant, a workflow, and an agent can look identical from the outside. They all run on a language model. They all produce something useful. What actually separates them isn't how smart they are. It's a single question. Who decides what happens next? So here are the 3. An assistant. You ask, it answers, then it waits. A workflow, a fixed set of steps, wired up ahead of time. And an agent, a system that picks its own next move. Same technology, but a rising ladder of autonomy. Start with the one you already know, the assistant. You ask it something, summarize this email, and it answers. Then it stops. Nothing happens until you prompt it again. It's reactive, and you are the one steering every single step. A workflow goes further, but the steps are locked in. The developer wires them up in advance. Read the input, summarize it, translate it, then send the email, always in that exact order. The model does the work inside each box, but it never chooses the path. That makes workflows dependable. They do the same thing every time, right up until something happens that isn't on the script. An agent is different. You give it a goal and some tools, and it works out the steps itself. It thinks, acts, checks the result, then decides again, looping until the goal is met. Ask for a cheap flight, and it searches, compares, and books without you laying out a single step. The model is driving. And that's the real dividing line, the one that actually matters. In an assistant, you decide the steps. In a workflow, a developer decided them ahead of time. In an agent, the model decides them live, as it goes. Same engine underneath. 3 very different amounts of control you're handing over. But handing over control is a trade-off. The more freedom you give a system, the more it can handle by itself, and the less predictable it becomes. A workflow will never surprise you. An agent might, for better or for worse. Reliability and autonomy pull in opposite directions. Which means the smart move is matching the tool to the task. Reach for an assistant for quick questions and first drafts. Use a workflow when the job repeats and the steps never change. Bring in an agent only when the goal is open-ended and the path keeps shifting. And when in doubt, pick the simplest thing that gets it done. Because the mistake almost everyone is making right now is reaching for an agent when a workflow would do. Agents are powerful, but power you don't need is just extra cost, extra latency, and one more thing that can quietly go wrong. If the steps never change, hard code them. So, the next time someone calls something an agent, ask the question that cuts straight through the hype. Who decides the next step? It's not about how clever the model is, it's about who's actually driving. A quick recap. An assistant. You drive every step. A workflow. The steps are fixed and set in advance. An agent. The model chooses the steps itself. And the test that tells them apart. Who decides what happens next? If that finally made the AI buzzwords click, subscribe. That's one concept at a time, here on Superintelligence.